up? It's Mel Taylor, and a look at your rock news this week. First of all, Fred Durst. This is an interesting one. He is basically, literally, solid waste. At least that's what folks in my hometown, Austin, Texas, think anyhow. The city has held an internet poll to come up with a new name for their solid waste services department. And the current leader, by a landslide, is actually the Fred Durst Society of Humanities and Arts. He tweeted that he thinks the people of Austin are awesome, and he hopes that he wins. One of Eddie Van Halen's guitars has been enshrined, I guess, good word, at the Smithsonian's National Museum of American History. You say why? Well, the Frank II, which is a replica of Eddie's original Frankenstein guitar that he's been playing now for more than 30 years. He said he gave it the name because it was all like different parts of different guitars. Eddie played the Frank II on the 07 to 08 Van Halen tour with David Lee Roth. Now, thanks to Steven Tyler's new gig as American Idol, all the guys in the band are like, hell yeah. All of their, I guess, old school compilation CDs are doing well, especially the 04 Big Ones album. That's actually one of my favorites. I guess in the past week or two, the sales have gone up by 260%. People love it on some Steven Tyler. I actually kind of dig him on this show. Him and J-Lo kind of bring like a new flair to it. And if you were thinking that Aerosmith wasn't getting along, apparently they put that rumor pretty much to a squash. They're all cool. Everything's good in the band. They'll put a new CD out this year. The Rock and Roll Hall of Fame has revealed the presenters who are going to induct the class of 2011. One of my favorites, Alice Cooper, is going to be inducted by Rob Zombie. I'm sure probably a pretty big honor for him. March 14th, it is happening in New York City and then going to be on Fuse. You can watch the entire thing on the 20th of March. Ex-Korn guitarist Brian Head Welch is begging, he's like, please, asking his former bandmates to permanently replace him. He tweeted, he said, please, dear Korn, I'm not going to get back into the band, and please just let the other guy, the guy that's been in there forever replacing me, let him be in the head spot. I guess people just keep asking him. Hasn't been in the band since 2005, and he said he doesn't want to. What would take Guns N' Roses getting back together? What would have to happen? What are like the issues? Well, apparently Slash just did an interview right before the Super Bowl, and he said that the only way they'd get back together and rock out, to make new music, do a reunion tour is if Axl Rose called him up and apologized. Yeah, not so much. I think that's actually going to happen. If you happen to be a big fan of the MySpace, especially in the music world, it still does pretty well for itself. Well, it's up for sale. USA Today said the same guy who owns Fox announced that, quote, now is the right time to find a new owner for the social networking site. And back in 2005, they bought it for $580 million. I know you got that cash to roll down to maybe pick up MySpace. Beavis and Butthead, they are back. MTV confirmed that the animated series is going to return to the network sometime in the fall. Not exactly sure what they're going to be doing. The same thing, making fun of videos and pop stars. Mike Judge, creator, will still also voice both of the characters. Rob Zombie, he is jumping back behind the camera, and also he's writing a screenplay at the moment. He'll be directing a thriller called The Lords of Salem, and it's happening in the spring. I guess it's about some unlucky folks who roll into Salem, Massachusetts, who are caught up with a 300-year-old coven of witches. Sounds like something you would actually make. All right, last, Black Sabbath is going to reunite with its original lineup. Ozzy Osbourne told the press in Australia that he's, been chatting with the guitarist Tony Iommi and bassist Geezer Butler and drummer Bill Ward about a new album and a tour. The last time they toured was back in 1997. The last studio album was in 1978. So if you want to check out some more music news, you can shoot me over an email, meltaylor@iheartradio.com, or you can find me, iheartradio.com. Just put in a little keyword, Mel.